Owning a home feels like an impossible dream for many people today. Prices keep climbing, wages haven't kept up, and renting often feels like throwing money away. A decent place to live shouldn't be so out of reach. That's where Elon Musk's tiny $10,000 home comes in. It sounds too good to be true. A foldable house that's affordable, easy to set up, and energy efficient. But Musk, known for changing the way people look at cars and space travel, is now turning his attention to housing. He's backing a company called Boxable, which creates small modern homes that can be put together in just a few hours. He even lives in one himself near SpaceX's headquarters in Texas. Could this tiny home really change the way people think about housing? Could it help with homelessness or give people an affordable way to own property? Let's take a look at the idea, how it works, and what it could mean for the future. Elon Musk, known for tackling problems in industries like transportation and space travel, has taken an interest in housing. Instead of looking at traditional solutions, he's supporting a new kind of home, one that's small, affordable, and easy to set up. The Boxable Casita is designed to cost around $10,000, a fraction of what a typical home costs, and it can be assembled in just a few hours. The housing crisis has been a growing concern for years. Home prices in the US have increased significantly over the past few decades, making it difficult for younger generations and lower-income individuals to afford property. As of early 2024, the median home price in the US is over $400,000, according to the National Association of Realtors. At the same time, rent prices have continued to rise, leaving many people with little hope of saving enough to buy a home. Meanwhile, construction costs have made building new homes more expensive. The cost of materials like lumber and steel has increased, and labor shortages in the construction industry have slowed down new housing developments. Even when new homes are built, they are often priced far beyond what the average person can afford. Boxable aims to solve these problems by offering a house that is built in a factory rather than on-site. Factory-built homes, also called prefabricated homes, have been around for a long time, but they've never been widely accepted. Many people associate them with lower quality or temporary housing, even though modern prefabricated designs are just as durable as traditional homes. The Casita is designed to change that perception by offering a high-quality, energy-efficient home that can be delivered anywhere and set up in a matter of hours. Musk didn't invent Boxable, but his support has brought a lot of attention to it. The company was founded in 2017 by Paolo Tiramani, Galliano Tiramani, and Kyle Denman, with the goal of creating an efficient and affordable housing solution. Their Casita model, which is a 375-square-foot home with a kitchen, bathroom, living area, and bedroom, caught Musk's attention as a possible solution for quick, affordable housing. Musk's involvement isn't just about promoting the idea. He's been known to test the things he believes in. In 2020, he tweeted that he had sold almost all physical possessions and was down to one remaining house that he was renting for events. By mid-2021, reports surfaced that he was living in a small prefabricated home at SpaceX's Texas site. Boxable later confirmed that they had delivered a Casita to the SpaceX site, fueling speculation that Musk was using it as his personal home. In an interview, Musk's biographer Walter Isaacson described Musk's home as a simple, foldable house that had everything he needed, reinforcing the idea that he was fully committed to testing this housing solution. The idea of an affordable, foldable home has captured a lot of interest. People looking to escape rising rent prices, downsize their living spaces, or find a practical alternative to traditional homes are paying attention. The potential uses go beyond just individual homeowners. Boxable's homes could be used for disaster relief, affordable housing projects, or even military housing. The biggest challenge is getting past the skepticism. Many people assume that a $10,000 home must be low quality or uncomfortable, but Musk's decision to live in one has helped change that perception. With a billionaire choosing this type of home, it raises the question: if someone with unlimited housing options finds this worthwhile, could it be a good solution for regular people too? The journey is just beginning. Boxable has a long way to go before these homes become widely available, but the demand is already there. Over 120,000 people have signed up for a spot on the waitlist, and the company is working on scaling up production to meet the growing interest. This is just the start of the story. Next, let's take a look at how the boxable casita actually works, what makes it different from other prefabricated homes, and whether it can really live up to the promise of affordable, sustainable home ownership. A $10,000 home sounds almost impossible, but the way it's designed makes it a real option. Instead of dealing with months of construction, heavy labor costs, and unpredictable delays, this home is built in a factory, folded up for transport, and set up in just a few hours. The boxable casita is a 375 square foot home that arrives in a compact form, about 8.5 feet wide when folded, which allows it to be transported using standard shipping methods. Once it reaches its destination, it unfolds into a fully functional house with everything in place. The setup process is quick. Boxable claims that the structure can be up and ready within a few hours, with essential connections like water, electricity, and sewage being the only external requirements. Despite its small size, the casita is designed to include everything found in a regular home. The open floor plan maximizes space, making it feel larger than it actually is. Inside, there is a full kitchen equipped with a refrigerator, sink, oven, dishwasher, microwave, and storage cabinets. The bathroom has a toilet, sink, and a spacious shower with a sliding glass door for privacy. The living area provides enough space for a couch and an entertainment setup. The sleeping area is designed to fit a queen-size bed, with options for a foldable Murphy bed to make the most of the space. The ceilings are high, measuring about 9.5 feet, which helps make the interior feel more open. Large windows and glass doors bring in plenty of natural light, preventing the home from feeling enclosed. The design ensures that every inch of space is used efficiently, creating a livable and functional home despite the small footprint. One of the key features that sets this home apart is its foldable design. Most tiny houses or prefabricated homes require large trucks, cranes, or special oversized permits to transport. The casita is designed to fit within standard highway restrictions, which means it can be delivered anywhere a normal truck can go. Once it arrives, the walls, roof, and floor lock into place, forming a strong and insulated structure. The materials used in the construction add to the durability of the home. Unlike many prefabricated houses that rely on wood framing, Boxable builds its homes using steel, concrete, and EPS foam. These materials are resistant to fire, water damage, and extreme weather conditions. The home is designed to withstand hurricanes, heavy snow, and high winds, making it a strong option for a variety of locations, including places where traditional homes might be at risk from natural disasters. Energy efficiency is another major focus in the design. The home is well insulated to reduce energy loss, and the windows are designed to be high efficiency, meaning less heat escapes in the winter and less heat enters in the summer. This makes it easier to keep the home at a comfortable temperature without using too much heating or cooling. For those looking to reduce utility costs, the casita can also be paired with solar panels. It can be connected to a Tesla Powerwall, allowing the homeowner to store energy for later use, which is particularly useful for those wanting to live off the grid. There are also smart home features that can be integrated. Smart thermostats allow for temperature control that adjusts automatically based on usage, reducing wasted energy. Automated lighting can be set up to turn on and off as needed, further improving efficiency. Security systems can also be added, giving homeowners the ability to monitor their home remotely. A common concern with prefabricated homes is whether they will last as long as traditional houses. Many people assume modular homes are only temporary, but the materials used in the casita are designed for long-term durability. The walls are waterproof and mold-resistant, which helps prevent common problems that occur over time. Since the structure is built with strong, low-maintenance materials, it requires fewer repairs and upkeep compared to traditional wood frame homes. The goal is to create a home that provides the same level of security and comfort as a conventional house, without the high maintenance costs. This type of home isn't just for one kind of homeowner. It can work for first-time buyers who are looking for an affordable way to own property. It's also a good option for retirees who want to downsize while still having a comfortable living space. Remote workers who don't need to stay in one place might find it appealing as a flexible housing solution. Some families may even use it as a guest house, rental property, or an extra living space for relatives. Beyond personal use, the potential applications go much further. Because the casita can be transported and set up quickly, it could be used for disaster relief, affordable housing programs, or military housing. Governments and nonprofits could use them to provide shelter for people experiencing homelessness. The quick setup time and durability of the design make it a practical solution for situations where housing is needed immediately. This home isn't just about being affordable. It's about making homeownership easier and more practical. Instead of waiting months or years for a house to be built, this one arrives ready to go. It has all the essentials, can be customized, and is designed to work in many different environments. Next, let's take a look at what this could mean for the housing market and whether it has the potential to change how people buy and own homes. Owning a home has become a struggle for many people. Prices keep going up, and wages haven't kept pace, making it harder to afford a place to live. Getting a mortgage can be just as frustrating, with strict lending requirements keeping home ownership out of reach for many. Renting often feels like a temporary solution that drains money every month without ever leading to something permanent. With fewer options available, people are looking for alternatives that make homeownership possible without the stress of massive debt or decades-long loans. The boxable casita offers an option that fits into a different way of thinking about housing. At a much lower price than a traditional house, it allows people to own property without being weighed down by sky-high costs. For those who have been priced out of the market, a home like this could be an opportunity to finally have a place to call their own. In many cases, a down payment alone for a standard home is more than the entire cost of this house, making it a realistic choice for people who never thought homeownership was possible. Housing shortages have become a growing problem, especially in cities where demand has outpaced the availability of affordable homes. Many people are stuck paying high rent simply because there aren't enough places to live. The idea behind this foldable home is that it could provide a practical solution to this problem by offering a quick, affordable, and efficient way to increase housing supply. Since these homes can be built in a factory and transported anywhere, they could help ease the strain on cities struggling with housing shortages. There are also people who want to live outside of cities but can't afford the high cost of building a traditional home. Rural areas often have land available, but constructing a house from the ground up is expensive. The boxable casita makes it possible to have a functional home without the massive cost of traditional construction. With the ability to be delivered almost anywhere, it offers a way for people to live where they want without being tied to the financial burden of a typical house. Beyond individual homeownership, these homes have the potential to help communities that are struggling with housing insecurity. Homelessness has become a major issue in many cities, and local governments are searching for ways to provide stable shelter for those in need. These homes could be used as affordable housing units that offer long-term stability for people who need it most. Unlike temporary shelters, they provide a permanent place to live at a cost that is much lower than building traditional housing developments. Families going through financial hardship could also benefit. People who lose their homes due to foreclosure or unexpected expenses often have nowhere to turn. The affordability and quick setup of these homes make them a possible solution for those who need a fresh start. Instead of spending years trying to save for a traditional home, families could move into a boxable unit and have a stable place to live while rebuilding their financial situation. The introduction of this home also raises bigger questions about how housing is built in general. Construction has always been a slow and expensive process, requiring large amounts of materials, labor, and time. The fact that a home can be built in a factory, transported to its location, and set up in hours shows that there are other ways to approach housing. The real estate industry has been operating the same way for decades, and a concept like this challenges the idea that homes have to be built in the traditional way. If more homes could be produced in this kind of efficient and cost-effective manner, housing might not feel like such an overwhelming issue. The demand for these homes is already growing. Boxable has a long wait list of customers, and investors are taking notice. With so many people looking for affordable housing solutions, this approach is gaining attention as a real alternative to traditional home ownership. It's still early, and there are challenges to work through, but the idea that a home can be both affordable and practical is making people rethink what's possible in the housing market. This home is not just about giving people a new option. It's about changing the way people think about where and how they live. If it proves successful, it could shift the way homes are built, sold, and owned in the future. The question now is whether this concept can scale up, overcome barriers, and become a true game changer in housing. Next, let's take a look at the challenges that need to be addressed before these homes can become a common reality. The idea of an affordable, foldable home that can be set up in a matter of hours is exciting, but making it widely available comes with real challenges. There are obstacles that need to be addressed before these homes can become a practical option for people everywhere. One of the biggest issues is zoning laws and building regulations. Housing laws are different in every city and state, and many areas have strict rules about what kinds of homes can be placed where. Some cities have minimum size requirements for houses, while others don't allow prefabricated or modular homes at all. Even though the boxable casita is designed to be as sturdy and functional as a traditional home, some places might not approve it simply because it doesn't fit within existing housing regulations. Getting permits and approval to place one of these homes on a piece of land could take time, and in some locations, it might not be possible at all. For these homes to become widely available, there would need to be changes in zoning laws that make it easier for modular housing to be accepted. That process can be slow, especially since housing regulations often take years to update. Boxable and Musk would have to work with local governments to get approval for these homes, and that won't happen overnight. Beyond legal barriers, there's also the issue of public perception. Many people still associate prefabricated or modular homes with lower quality. Traditional housing has been the standard for so long that anything different is often seen as temporary or less desirable. Even though these homes are designed to be durable and long-lasting, some people may hesitate to buy one because they don't trust that it will hold up over time. Changing that mindset will take time, and it will require proving that these homes can provide the same level of safety, comfort, and longevity as any other house. Production is another major challenge. Right now, the demand for these homes is already far greater than what Boxable can produce. The company has a wait list of over 120,000 people, and scaling up manufacturing to meet that demand will take time. The idea behind factory-built homes is that they can be made faster and more efficiently than traditional homes, but there are still limits to how quickly production can be increased. The company is expanding its factories to speed up the process, but getting enough units built and delivered to customers is going to be a long-term effort. Getting these homes from the factory to their final destination is another problem that needs to be figured out. Even though the homes are designed to be easy to transport, they still require the right infrastructure to be set up. Once they arrive, they need to be connected to utilities like water, electricity, and sewage, which adds another layer of complexity. In some locations, homeowners might have to make modifications to their property before one of these homes can be placed there. Even with all these obstacles, the level of interest in this home shows that people are looking for alternatives to traditional housing. The fact that Musk is involved has brought more attention to the idea, and that could help speed up the process of getting these homes approved and into production at a larger scale. There's still a long way to go, but if these challenges can be solved, these homes could start showing up in more places and giving people a new way to think about home ownership. The question now is what happens next. If these homes can make it through the regulatory hurdles and production challenges, they have the potential to change the way housing is built and owned. What do you think? Would you live in a foldable home like this? Do you see it as the future of housing, or do you think traditional homes are here to stay? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more stories like this. And if you want to keep going, check out other videos on our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.